Hey Taurus, it's me Marie, and welcome to INE for Marie Tarot. Keep in mind this is a general read. It may not resonate with all of you. Roles can be reversed, so put yourself where you see fit in your situation. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, as well as your donations. They are greatly appreciated. I am available for personals. If you are interested in booking a session with me, send an email and I'll get back to you at my earliest convenience. So, Taurus, energy that surrounds you, you have disappearing, ghosted, toxicity, karmic relationship, trapped, stuck, tied down, captive. You also have peace, balance, harmony, friendship, but that's in the reverse. At the bottom of the deck was unhealthy attachments or addictions, silence, frozen, no words, stonewall. In Tarot, you have death clarified by the Six of Cups, the Star in the reverse, um, clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords clarified by Temperance in the reverse, the Seven of Swords clarified by the Chariot in the reverse, and the overall energy is the Two of Cups. What I immediately picked up while I was laying out your spread, Taurus, was that there is no peace for the wicked. um, this karmic energy that you are dealing with is getting or dealt with is getting no peace at all. You got the Six of Cups in the reverse, clarified death here. I feel like you forgave in this situation and you went through a major transformation. For some of you, you went through a glow up here. It's definitely giving strong rebirth energy for you, but for this person with the Star in the reverse and the Seven of Pentacles, it's heavy monotony energy. You know, somebody here is just not inspired to do anything. They're in this repetitive energy. I feel like this person is so used to being toxic that they can't do right because they're so used to toxicity. As far as the connection goes with the Nine of Swords and Temperance in a reverse, this was an unhealed connection. You guys could have gotten together at your lowest. Maybe this person was going through something, you were going through something, or one could have been ready to, you know, tackle on the task of bringing someone new to the journey, but someone else wasn't mature enough or ready, for the journey. So, um, somebody here, the fact that they did something and they did something intentional with the Seven of Swords energy, they knew better. There's no forward movement for this person. The Chariot is in the reverse, and the Chariot in the reverse is pretty much, at a someone being at a crossroads. Someone is, doubting self. Someone lack direction here or planning. So let's see, why is this Death card here? So you got the High Priestess clarifying this Death card. So I feel like, you moved in silence. I feel like you've been quiet. You've just been, going through your own motions, or, you know, just allowing this change, and you've done it quietly, listening to your inner side of yourself, your inner voice, higher power, the higher power, your spiritual um, ancestors. You've been, just allowing them to um, put you in an energy where you're just going with the flow of what happened between you and this karmic. I feel like it was a lesson you learned. You forgave it, you forgave yourself, and you move forward. Yeah, the Hierophant and the Eight of Cups. So it feels like Spirit was telling you to move on from this person. You're not going to get anywhere here. It's a cycle you need to break. It's the same pattern here. Um, and I feel like this person has lost control because you're no longer trapped. You're no longer stuck, Taurus, So I feel like they're at a stonewall in life. They really don't have nothing to say here, uh, Taurus, besides the fact they lost a good one. Three of Pentacles is clarifying the Six of Cups in the reverse. So again, I feel like this is you collaborating with Spirit. I feel like this is you, you know, working through Spirit to get over or to forgive this situation with the Three of Pentacles energy. Or this could just be that you tapped into a creative side of yourself with the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles here. And I feel like some sort of financial opportunity has or goal oriented, you know, opportunity came your way and you went for it. So, feel like you're definitely, you know, allowing spirit to guide you, Taurus. Give me one more card for the Three of Pentacles. Yep, the Fool. So you took a leap of faith on you. You know, I feel like you took a chance on you and you succeeded. You know, Two of Wands, a Nine of Wands, and a Two of Cups energy. So you're persevering, you know, after the fall of this connection. Taurus, a lot of you put up some boundaries with the Nine of Wands energy. You're showing resilience, perseverance as well. While this person is in the Star in the reverse energy, where, you know, they're not inspired to change. You know, they're not inspired um, to want to work things out, because this is somebody who wants control. Um, I feel at this time. So, anyways, I do have to clarify the Star that's in the reverse. This is sadness as well, disparity. Yeah, the Magician. Like I said, they manifested this outcome. This is what they wanted. This is what they got. You know, they ghosted you. They could have gotten into another connection, or they could have just been silent. Got the Magician and a Star in the reverse here. Some of you could have been dealing with a Gemini, Aries, or Virgo. Cancer is out here. Aries, Capricorn as well. Cancer, Sagittarius is out here as well. So again, this is somebody, you know, with the Magician and the Star. I kind of feel like, you know, they're not inspired to listen to that inner guidance. You know, this is somebody who is a know-it-all. You know, they got things under wrapped. You know, I do feel like this person wants some sort of truce here. Feel like they're just dealing with a lot of inner conflict with the Two of Swords energy. Give me one more card for the Magician. What is this Magician is about? Yep, like I said, they manifest this broken heart, this sorrow upon themselves here, Taurus, because again, they were not ready to change. They were not ready to put the work in. They just wasn't ready, you know. They're so used to toxicity, you know. That's familiar to this person. You know, this is how this person gets by being toxic, you know. And it's sad to say it's people out there, but it really is people out there that just cannot shake the grips of toxicity. And I feel like this is this person, you know. I feel like drama, you know, always follows them or always finds them. There's always some chaos here, or they manifest it into their life by making dumb decisions, you know. So they manifested this loss, you know. Feel like this person didn't want to put the work in. Seven of Pentacles spirit. Got the Sun in the reverse. So now this person is pretty much unhappy, saddened, depressed, maybe even, you know, pessimistic. I feel like this is a nagger. I feel like this person nags a lot. Taurus, Nine of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like this person is starting or want to come up with some sort of idea, you know. I feel like this person wants to send you a message. You have the Page of Wands, you know. Maybe this person is realizing your worth. But I feel like it's very, very far-fetched here. This is just somebody who's, you know, bored with life, you know, got the same routine. I feel like this person just wants your company, your energy, you know, needs to be in your aura to feel like something here. I feel like this person don't have nothing going on for themselves here, Taurus. So in the current energy, you have the Nine of Swords clarified by the Temperance in the reverse. Somebody here is definitely crying, feeling stuck, feeling tied down, feeling trapped with mental anguish. I feel here, Taurus, because it's something that they did. I feel like their conscience is eating at them. Got the Seven of Swords out here twice. Wow. Five of Cups and a Nine of Swords. Somebody conscious is eating at them. They could be drinking, overindulging a lot with this Temperance in the reverse, Taurus. Um, they could be in this energy where they're being reckless. This is somebody who don't care who they hurt, but this is also somebody who, you know, end up being lonely. They can't sit with themselves, you know. They can't sit with thinking about the things that they've done to hurt people, you know. Um, this is somebody who needs third party energies around them, you know, all the time. Yeah, the Nine of Swords energy in the reverse here. Clarifying the Temperance in the reverse. This is this person's karma. Why is the Nine of Swords here twice? Five of Pentacles. So I feel like them being in this anguish, um, anxiety filled energy. Somebody here wants relief from mental torment, you know. Um, and I feel like this is what they're doing to get it, which is them overindulging. So I feel like in the midst of them overindulging, maybe drinking, because you do have addictions out here. You have the Temperance in the reverse. For some of you, this could be, you know, other, you know, things too. But I feel like, you know, when this person is in this altered state of mind, this is when this person is in an energy where they want to recover the connection, or they want to heal things, they want to reconcile, you know. But I feel like, you know, when they're no longer, you know, intoxicated, they're back at this energy where their ego is present, their pride is bruised, you know. I feel like this person is dealing with a lot. I feel like they're definitely unstable mentally here. So again, I feel like, you know, when they get their fix, you know, um, they want to reconcile, and they want to make things right. This person could be drunk texting or drunk calling you as well, Taurus. Um, I just really feel like this is somebody who's very unhappy with self, you know, and how they turned out. I feel like this has nothing to do with you. This is like a personal thing, because we did see the Two of Swords energy. So this is someone who's dealing with a lot of inner conflict, someone who's at a crossroads, you know. Nothing's going right for this person here. But again, there's no sleep for the wicked. So whoever this is here is being reminded, you know, through their subconscious, through their consciousness, about the betrayal that they cause. So I feel like they're drowning their sorrows here. And I feel like when they get in that energy where they're drinking a lot, you know, this is when they want to reach out. This is when they want to, um, you know, make things work here, Taurus, with you. But I feel like it's just something temporary, because, again, they're just unhappy with themselves and how life is flowing for them. So let's see. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Wow. Yeah, the Nine of Cups, clarifying the Seven of Swords. They betrayed their wish fulfillment. And this is why they're at a crossroads. They rush right into disaster. Or this could be them rushing right into their divine awakening or intervention here. It feels like someone who's in an energy in the midst of a dark night of a soul. You know, when you're in a dark night of the soul, don't nothing please you. You're just, I don't know, you're just drowning, it feels like. I remember going through those, you know, phases in life, you know, but you come out on top where you have some sort of enlightenment, you know, and maybe this is what this person needed. Um, why is the Seven of Swords energy twice out here, Spirit? It feels like this is what this person needed. Got the Four of Pentacles in a reverse. It's like reckless energy. Somebody was being very reckless, being greedy, you know. Um, wanted their cake, wanted to eat it too. Give me one more card for the Four of Pentacles in a reverse. What's that about? Three of Cups. I feel like there's someone here who wanted to impress a group of friends with the Three of Pentacles energy. But I feel like that's not even working out. Ten of Swords and the Eight of Swords. And plus you have the Peace energy in the reverse, which is balance, harmony, and friendship. So I feel like, you know, the friendships ain't working out. Friends could have betrayed them as well here. They wanted to prove a point. They proved it, you know, but now they're not satisfied. Something going on with some sort of friendship. Why is friendship energy out here twice? Could have collaborated with other people, you know, third party energies or some sort of group against you. This could be the conscious that's eating at them. If they wanted to win by any means necessary. This was all about, you know, greed, trying to prove a point. Hangman in a reverse. Yeah, this is somebody who was in that victim mentality. So they were trying to paint you as a villain in their story. And it feels like all of that has backfired because nothing's going right for this person. So this definitely feels like divine intervention here, you know. Maybe this person was avoiding a sacrifice. Maybe there was a third party that they needed to sacrifice in order for things to, you know, level up between you and them. And they didn't. They chose a friend or some sort of support over the connection. And it's like they lost both. They lost a friend, they lost a lover, and now they're miserable. Why is a Chariot here? Chariot in the upright. Somebody is wishing they should have took action towards you here, Taurus. Wow. King of Cups, Eight of Wands, and the Four of Cups energy. Somebody is heavily in nostalgia energy. Reevaluating some things with the Four of Cups energy. One more card. Why is a Chariot here twice? They should have, somebody is wishing that they, you know, could have or should have had some sort of control over the situation. Because I feel like this person, you know, could have controlled the outcome of the situation, but somebody chose to go against the High Priestess energy. But see, this transforms you. This situation transforms you. This situation put them, you know, in the dark night of their soul. But this is what they manifested. This is what they wanted. It's like this is what they told the universe they wanted by their actions. The actions that they took. Nine of Wands in a reverse, clarifying a Chariot energy that is out here twice. So somebody is definitely struggling here, Taurus. When it comes to their feelings, their, you know, mentality, their mental, they're struggling. And they're reflecting, and it's like this person wants to compromise, but they're in this energy of paranoia as well with the Nine of Wands energy. Again, they feel trapped, they feel stuck. Maybe because they can't move things forward with you. Yeah. It's like they have no choice, and this is what they're burdened by. Give me one more card. Why is this trapped energy here twice? And I'm going to close the cycle. Close the reading out, Taurus. Yeah. Queen of Swords. like this person has no say in the outcome of this because you cut someone off. You're being very cold to this person. And it's pretty much fair because how this person did you. It's pretty much fair. They can't rush back in. They can't woo you over. They can't control the outcome. Their impulsiveness and their hot temper got them in the world of trouble, you know, and they can't sleep, you know. But there's no peace for the wicked. This is what I feel this reading is about. I'm gonna leave it there, Taurus. I hope it resonates. Take care.